Hello folk, welcome to the Wi-Fi hacking tutorial. This tutorial will be just a theoretical session. I will not be implementing any code base or practical implementation of Wi-Fi hacking. So the GitHub repo will be attached below the video, so you can go over there, ping over there, over there, and see the command that I'm using, the code I'm using, the instruction that I'm using. So let's get started. The code base look like this. In Kali Linux networking stuff, there is a folder named Linux Wi-Fi hacking and Wi-Fi hacking introduction. So let's get started. How this you can find a bunch of tutorial. You can find a bunch of tutorial videos in YouTube and in blogs written regarding Wi-Fi hacking. So how this tutorial is different? Wi-Fi hacking is not an easy task. The vulnerability lies in WPS enabled router. We can use brute force attacks to find the pin within it. I will describe technical terms and details of how it works that you will not find in other videos. Similarly, I will be explaining 3 methods to hack the Wi-Fi. First, a brute force attack, then another pin method to generate WPA key from the pin, and then handshake dictionary attack. Be sure to explore others attacks as well. There are bunch of different in internet. So the code command that can be found in my GitHub repo as said before. The link is attached in the video below. Check it down. Then I will be explaining a lot about technical jargon. Those who are not tech nerds, do skip the videos and follow the process that I am using. If any problem encountered in the process, do ping me back. I will be happy to help. So I have done a lot of research and came to this conclusion. There are a lot of videos regarding Wi-Fi hacking. Do share it if it has been somehow useful to you. So happy sharing knowledge, guys. YouTube has been a platform to share knowledge, not only for entertainment. For such free content and knowledge, do subscribe, like, share and comment and feedback so I can improve more on. So the environment that I am using to hack the Wi-Fi is Kali Linux. So you can use any Linux distribution. And example, Ubuntu is a popular Linux distro. You can use that as well. So in your Linux distro, you need certain packages to have like manual Wi-Fi. So this is a Python script to automate wireless auditing using aircraft as NG tool. So if you have not to install the Wi-Fi package in your Linux distribution, you can simply type apt-get install Wi-Fi. As this is already installed, so I not need to. So you also need packages like River that is used to brute force attack against Wi-Fi protected setup, and similarly you also need WAS. The documentation is not available, and Eurodump. This ng. So these are the packages that you need. That I'm using, I will be using on. So tips to. So before going to tips, I will be showing you how to filter hackable network. As you know that the new router that are in the market have strong security in there, so to find the loophole it is really difficult. You have to do a lot of research, and the new routers come with strong security. So only the old routers are hackable, and to filter the hackable neutral, what you need to do is you need to ensure that WPS enabled network is must. So I will be showing you the setup page of my router. To filter the network that are hackable, I will be showing this my so this is my router page. I have successfully logged into it. So if WPS status is enabled. If it is disabled, then you cannot communicate with the router. Wi-Fi protected setup is disabled, you cannot communicate. Basically by default, when you didn't change any option in your router setting, then by default it is enabled. But if someone disable it, then there is no way to get access to the router. So what WPS is really is, what WPS stands for Wi-Fi protected setup. So this options, what this YPS status makes users easy is that in the home network you can connect to the router by with the help of button in the router, by pushing button for 3 seconds in the router, and then using your devices WPS push option in your devices, so you don't have to type long phrase, passphrase in your home network. So if this is disabled, there is no way you can hack the router. So here is another option called disable pin of this device. If this disable pin of the device is checked, then if this is disable pin device is checked, then WPS external register of entering. So if this device receives multiple failed attempts, then this function will disable automatically. Then if you disable the pin of the device, then your WPS will be in lock state, so you cannot access the pin. So this must be disabled. So to ensure, to make the hacking easy, so I have enabled WPS status, and I have enabled the pin status of this pin. So, and as you can see in other security, I have the WPA2 personal version of WPA PSK and password, and then that's it. And then so that's much. So to make hacking easy, I have also advanced security. So basic security, so I have disabled all the firewall, VPN and ALG. So what this makes is, this makes the hacking easy. So by default in old router, all these security are disabled, and or there is a loophole in WPS that you can use to find the key. So I'll be so this is the tips. So to filter the hackable network, what you need to do is, you need to make WPS enabled, and that ensure that pin of this is enabled, that is lock is equal to no. So to filter the hackable network, what I'm going to do is Wi-Fi. One key is Wi-Fi, another key is river. So another key is, so you need to change to your mon dash and the start walen 0 your was dash I walen 0 monitor. So this is one thing, and here so this much. Let's just terminate it for now. Oh, Wi-Fi. So this Naruto Sasuke is my network that I'm hacking. The encryption is WPA. The WPS is enabled. So this network can be hacked, and the river attack can be applied to this network, but WPS no. So but the other network where WPS is not enabled, you are unable to use the river attack in it. So in basically, if you can see that the Saru network WPS is enabled, but the lock or the pin is disabled over here. pin is enabled over here, so lock state is yes, so you cannot hack this network. So to ensure that your hack is successful, make sure that WPS is enabled and lock state is no. So in old router the lock state will be no and WPS will be enabled. Somehow by default WPS is enabled, then you can hack the network. So that's that much for now. So tips to avoid hacking. So there are certain tips that you can use to avoid hackers to attack to know your Wi-Fi password. So first of all, you can disable the WPS pin over here, and you can use you can disable the pin of this device as well, so that lock state will be in yes. And then additionally what you can do is you can first I need to stop the so you can apply MAC filter as well, and then you can enable other security option. So that's it for now. So in next tutorial, I think this tutorial is long enough. This covers theoretical section. Then in next session, next video tutorial, I'll be using brute force attack to obtain the key. So I'll be explaining a lot of technical jargons and practical stuff. So do check it out. Thank you. Stay tuned.